where we bring you all the hottest updates and juiciest predictions from the tech world. Today, we're diving deep into the Nothing Phone 3 series, and yes, we might finally get a pro version. Stick around as we unravel what's cooking for 2025 in the world of Nothing's innovative, borderline disruptive smartphones. We'll cover everything: launch rumors, hardware upgrades, software features, and even the all-important pricing strategy. Ready? Let's get started. Let's kick things off with what we know so far. Carl Pei's Nothing is gearing up for a blockbuster 2025. Early leaks suggest we'll see not one, not two, but 3 new smartphones in the first quarter alone. That's right, the flagship Nothing Phone 3, a potential budget-friendly Nothing Phone 3A, and the wildcard, the Nothing Phone 3 Pro. And if that's not enough, there are whispers of a CMF Phone 2 rounding out their lineup later in the year. So what's the timeline? Industry insiders are pointing to a January or February reveal for the Phone 3 and its variants. And knowing Nothing's flair for dramatic launches, we can expect something as visually stunning and unconventional as their previous events. Remember the Phone 2's unveiling? Sleek production, tight storytelling, and yes, the hype was real. Now, let's talk performance. Because what's a smartphone without a solid engine? The Nothing Phone 3 is expected to feature MediaTek's brand new Dimensity 9400 chipset. This little beast has already been making waves in benchmarks, rivaling Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 in raw power. Here's why this choice makes sense. It delivers flagship performance without that flagship price tag. That's classic Nothing, pushing the boundaries without breaking the bank. For the Nothing Phone 3A, things might get a little more mid-range. Speculation points to Qualcomm's Snapdragon 7S Gen 3, a capable and efficient chipset perfect for everyday tasks, light gaming, and multitasking. While it's not built for hardcore users, it'll hit the sweet spot for casual smartphone enthusiasts. As for the rumored Pro model, could we see MediaTek's top-tier Dimensity 9400 Plus, or even Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 3? If Nothing really wants to shake things up, a Pro-tier device with bleeding-edge performance might just be the way to do it. Moving on to software. Nothing OS has been one of the most unique Android skins out there. With its minimalist aesthetics and seamless performance, it's a refreshing break from bloated UIs. The Nothing Phone 3 series will debut Nothing OS 3, based on Android 15. Expect smoother animations, improved AI integration, and enhanced compatibility with smart home ecosystems. Android 15's rumored focus on adaptive AI means we could see smarter battery management, predictive notifications, and more intuitive app usage patterns. And of course, we can't forget about the Glyph interface. The quirky, customizable lighting system on the back has become Nothing's signature. Rumor has it that the Phone 3 might add RGB lighting to the Glyph setup. Imagine your notifications lighting up with colors that match your mood or apps. The possibilities are endless, and it's this kind of innovation that keeps Nothing ahead of the pack. Design is where Nothing really shines, and the Phone 3 is expected to continue that legacy. Leaks suggest a 6.7-inch OLED display with razor-thin bezels, a higher brightness threshold, and a buttery-smooth 120Hz refresh rate. This is premium territory, folks. On the audio side, stereo speakers are a given. But what about cameras? Here's where Nothing's focus on essentials comes into play. We're expecting a dual-camera setup, possibly with a 50-megapixel main sensor and an ultra-wide shooter. Will there be a telephoto lens on the Pro model? Only time will tell, but it'd be a welcome addition for photography enthusiasts. And let's talk build quality. The Phone 3 is rumored to feature a stronger aluminum frame, Gorilla Glass Victus 3, and improved water resistance. Durable and stylish, what's not to love? Here's where Nothing's strategy gets really interesting. Carl Pei's mantra has always been about delivering maximum value at a reasonable price. By opting for MediaTek's flagship chipsets over Snapdragon's ultra-premium options, Nothing can keep costs competitive. Expect the Phone 3 to land somewhere around $600, while the Phone 3A could come in under $400. As for the Pro, if it's real, we're looking at $800. A bold move, but still cheaper than most flagship competitors. The smartphone market in 2025 is shaping up to be fiercely competitive. MediaTek's Dimensity 9400 is being praised for its efficiency and performance, already making waves in devices like the Oppo Find X8 Pro. By choosing this chip, Nothing is directly challenging the likes of Samsung, Apple, and OnePlus. But what sets Nothing apart? It's the brand's identity, the blend of nostalgia, innovation, and affordability. With each release, Nothing strengthens its position as a disruptor, and with the rumored Pro model, it could finally enter the big leagues. Before we wrap up, let's address some of your burning questions from the last video. First, yes, my cat made another surprise appearance. And no, she's not a Nothing ambassador, though she's open to offers. Also, shout out to John, who asked, "What's your favorite whiskey?" Let's just say the Glenlivet 18 is a classic for a reason. Keep the questions coming, guys. They're the highlight of my week. So, what's the takeaway? Nothing is poised for a breakthrough year in 2025. Whether it's the flagship Phone 3, the accessible Phone 3A, or the elusive Pro model, one thing is clear: the future looks bright. The combination of cutting-edge chipsets, innovative design, and competitive pricing is a recipe for success. But now, it's your turn. What excites you most about the Nothing Phone 3 series? Is it the performance, the design, or the potential RGB glyph lights? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon.